Meet Mac and Cheese, one of my one and only shiny alpha Pokemon. But you see, he time traveled, so he's lost a few pounds. You know, just a couple. Speaking of time travel, that reminds me. Mac, you know the time machine in Area Zero? Well, what if I told you I don't think it's a time machine? Now, I don't tend to entertain the idea of Pokemon theories, so I'm gonna keep this explanation short. Because this is a shiny hunting video, and I thought I'd create some discussion about what you may think. But as I was saying, I don't think the time machine is a time machine at all. I think it materializes Pokemon into existence based on our imagination. And I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Have you ever stopped to wonder why they use common terminology like light, dream, monster, treasure? I mean, sure, they're fitting a theme, but why use those words if it's time travel? Now, what happened in the post-game isn't something that I thought I'd put much thought into, but ever since I experienced the moment with Sada and Turo, I've developed an obsession with finding the truth behind the time machine in the third legendary. But in my endeavors, the most interesting part of it all was the book, which also becomes my biggest problem, in the sense that it contradicts what we are told in the postgame. Because in the postgame, we are told that Miraidon and Koraidon were in fact the first Pokemon retrieved from different times. But if that's the case, why were they present in Area Zero in the first exploration? That's where I found myself thinking, because if these Pokemon had already existed, then what was the purpose of the time machine? Was it to create more of the imagined Pokemon that the people of Paldea see as a hoax? Or was the third legendary preparing for its own desires and was in search of more power? And then there's the Phantom Memory, which seems to be schematics for this time machine or Terra Orb, which brought me to this conclusion in the first place. Now obviously most of these things that I've said are completely unconfirmed, and they are just my theory, but it almost feels as though we've been unfolding someone else's master plan this entire time. And it makes me wonder if the professor was nothing more than a tool, based on the behavior of the AI when we tried to stop the machine. And pairing this sinister behavior with the seeded information in the book, the legendary was able to make what seemed to be a fairy tale a reality. And that is why I theorized the true intention behind the time machine. Which brings me to the point of this video, because I was thinking, why don't we have our own fairy tale? Sometimes I just have to wonder if there is anything happening in that icebox of his. He's so innocent. So I think the way that I was envisioning this hunt was kind of like the idea of a knight's quest. Kind of like a turn-based JRPG situation, or, I mean, even like a roguelike. You guys know how much I love Mystery Dungeon. And although the first hunt does probably have the worst shiny ever, well, I shouldn't say ever. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Which, if you haven't figured it out by now, the first hunt's Charcadet. So, for those of you who are unaware, Charcadet actually spawns in a significant number on this cliff, which is just before Puerto Marinada. And I will say, which is probably good... Oh, hold on. Please hold. Anyways, as I was saying, we actually have to hunt Charcadet not only once, but we have to hunt it twice, because we need Celeridge and Armarouge. And considering I have to hunt Iron Valley anyways, I was like, well, fine, I guess I'll beat a fresh copy of Violet. So that's part of the reason why this video took so long as well, so I'm really sorry. But you should like the video, because, yeah. It's a little man. No, little man. Little man, no. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. Cancel me. I just, yeah, that's a female. The eyes look so good. I take it back. Dust ball, let's go. All right, so now, because I caught you in a dust ball, and Murasame. Smash? Okay, on a serious note though, like, we could have gotten something way worse, and I'm absolutely in love with this Pokemon, so I'm glad they didn't screw it over. But that also does remind me, we still have Armor. It's a little man! Look at him. He's so small. Okay, I need to Fall Swipe you because there is no other ball that will be used for you. Colors are gonna look so good. Oh, he's so cool. Oh no, my guy's got no Riz. But honestly, you have to admit that that blue looks good. Come on, come on, you got to give it to me. So the next hunt is, well, probably one of my favorite Pokemon lines of all time, and that's Ralts. Unfortunately, this hunt is a little more tricky because you can actually only hunt it during the daytime. Now, I did try hunting for the static Terra spawn, but somehow I screwed that up, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hunt for Ralts first, and then I'll go for one of the fully evolved ones for the next one. And to be honest, I mean, Ralts, I think, has the best shiny out of all of them. Could you imagine? Look at that sandwich and tell me you wouldn't be hunk shoo 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 shoo, hunk me. SpongeBob? Anyone? Just me? Okay. That's blue. He's coming. He's trying. He's on his way. He'll get here eventually. Hello. Oh. Is it gonna say something? Nodders. Is it a boy? Oh yes, it's a boy. Let's go. Beautiful. Sweet baby. A child. A tiny boy. He knows nothing. Well, some of you may not be happy with this decision, but it's gotta happen. It has got to happen. You, my good sir, are becoming a Gallade. Wow. It's so cool how Gallade is just one half of Iron Valiant. Such a good idea. That does mean we have to hunt for Gardevoir. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second because you missed something. Don't worry, I'll wait. Because if you didn't miss it, well, I maybe found another shiny Ralts. But honestly, I was pretty happy about it. I was kind of sad that we evolved our Ralts into a Gallade and this one was modest, so it's a win-win. But I also did maybe phase a few times. Wow, that is so Noki, get out of my video. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Like the tree texture, I don't think I've like stopped to actually look at Snover, but oh my gosh. Okay, I've had enough. Noki's about to get washed. Being the plant dad that I am, that is what we like to call a W. Oh! It's... Oh, that's... Oh man, this shiny's so good. I don't have it. It's so cute! I don't care what anybody says. This is content. No. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta get closer. I'm watching the regionals right now and I'm panicking. You know, I didn't think I would appreciate the shiny as much as I did in Legends Arceus, but oh my goodness. Even though you have to hunt it in 30-minute intervals, this is so worth it. Oh my goodness. And like, to get Gardevoir out of the group, it is so cool. So cool. Well, that was... Oh, what was that? What was that? That was horrible. Hold on. There we go. Maybe? Beautiful. Alright, well, it is a male, and that's fine. But the big thing is I wanted to use my Moon Ball. Now, I know it's not, like, as pretty as the Premier Ball, but I've been waiting to use my Moon Ball on something, and I think that this is the one. However, the thing is I only have one, and I'm really not sure if I can maintain the spawn if it changes to nighttime. So, yeah. This makes it even more scary than when I caught my Miraidon and my Beast Ball. Yeah, that took me 3 days. It's not gonna take me that long, right? Oh, it wasn't a crit. Oh, no. Nope. It's not a crit. One. Okay. Please, I beg. 1, 2. Oh my god! No! That's okay. I can always get another one. I have one in my other game. It's just, I wanted to catch it in the Moon Ball, but I'm like too scared to turn the game off now. But then I had a thought. I was like, why don't I just hold the encounter until the next day? That works, right? It did. Give me a crit. Yeah? Let's go! Yes! Oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed because I need to go get groceries. Adulting is hard. You know, I gotta say, this is looking pretty good. Definitely starting to fill into the role of the Knight's Quest. But I still think we have one more member. Now, the lucky thing about this hunt is that there's only 2 fairy types in Area 0 in Violet version. So with that being said, making a sandwich and finding this shouldn't be too difficult. Well, I mean, I would hope. Why? Oh, why? Oh my... I hate you. Oh, that's... Oh, well, that sure is a shiny Iron Valiant. It's my 3rd sandwich. It's insane. You know, I wish they really would have done more with the Iron Mons, but goodness, does that look great. Oh no! Why do I keep... I don't want to run into it backwards. Wow. That is so... That is a magnificent shiny. Jeez. Okay, so I don't think this thing has any damaging moves because now I'm traumatized, but I really, really, really want to catch this in my Love Ball. So it may take me a couple of attempts to actually try to catch this, but it definitely won't be an issue like Gardevoir because I don't have to worry about the time. And after putting it to sleep and maybe like resetting my game like 10 times, I finally managed to catch my shiny Iron Valiant. If you made it to the end of the video, I'd like to thank you for watching. And for those of you who have been so patiently waiting for this video, I'm sorry. I actually learned quite a bit to put this video together, so I don't know. If you enjoyed the video, maybe consider subscribing. 4 months ago, we were nothing, and now we're almost at 50,000 subscribers, which I just appreciate you guys so much. But for now, I'm sxperpotion, and this is Mac and Cheese, and we're gonna leave you with one thought. Maybe the professor doesn't have to say, farewell, my free adventurers.